Hey guys, it's Rich here at the Ultra Motorsports warehouse again in Fort Wayne, Indiana. We are looking at a 1951 Ford Country Squire wagon for a potential online buyer. Here she is. Just like all of our videos, what we're going to do is we're going to walk around the vehicle and just, point out stuff that doesn't look great. That's what we do for our buyers, to be completely transparent and show them anything we can possibly see. Anything I see as someone who looks at cars all day long, that's what we want to do. So that's what I want to show people. All right. So we're going to start right here at the driver's side front fender again, and let's see. First, we'll start by looking at the chrome. Let's see. All the chrome looks, let's see, very nice. Very nice. Better than driver quality for sure. Looks thick. I don't see any rust. I don't see any areas where like this just needs a little polishing on. No issues there. Headlight bezels look great, as you can see again. This is just cloudiness. It just comes right off. We have we're a working, functioning restoration shop here, so stuff kind of just gets dirty sitting around. Same thing here. You can see if you look close, there's like a couple water stains like right there. All gone now. This is a good looking car. Chrome looks great. Fit of the hood looks very good. You can kind of see, like in the light here, you see this, you see like this. Let me see if I can get my light to shine on it. Whoops. You see this like hazing a little, okay? These like spider web scratches, all right? Go out to your brand new car, it's got the same thing on it, all right? So what would really benefit this car is just a heavy polish, okay? Because none of this stuff, this is all just clear coat stuff, okay? And I'm telling you, I'm being picky, all right? No one else is gonna notice this. They're all just gonna say how gorgeous it looks. Front emblem, the crest, looks great. Hood ornament looks good. Bakelite glass up here, that looks very nice. I don't know if that's probably just fragile, I guess. As we cruise down the driver's side of the car, let's take a look at this has bias ply tires on it, but they look like they're brand new. As we look up under here, we just see a lot of like original, whoops, excuse me, just original, well, not original, I would just call it like redone, maybe coating or something. This car's definitely been restored, obviously. All right. As we look at the rocker down here, I don't see any bubbles or any rust holes or anything really nasty or gnarly. As we look underneath the car, just solid, okay? Like it was like a body on type restoration that was done on this thing, but very nice for sure. Very, very nice, okay? Up top here, wipers look good. The windshield seal obviously has been redone. The car was for sure taken apart. We know that much just by looking at it. I can tell you right now it was taken apart to be painted and done, everything done, maybe body on. That's what was done to it. So no nasty looking tape lines or anything like that. The front glass looks great. The split window looks good. The visor looks good. Again, the car just could use a little bit of a polish. I would polish the whole car all over. That's what I would do. And then, it looks great now, but, it'll look knockout good then. So as we look at the wood, I don't know if this is like a reproduction kit that can be purchased or something like that. This wood is just, I don't know. I'm not saying it's not original, that's been restored, but it just looks too nice is all I'm saying. So I'm not an expert on Country Squires, but I will say that this wood looks like it's brand new. This wood looks like it would look when you pulled out of the dealership. Okay. As we look at some of the fitting and stuff here, everything fits like next to perfect, and the joints all look really good. So, make your own determination, but it looks exceptional. Minuscule delamination here on this window. You can see that. Very, very minor. Most people wouldn't even, notice that, but it's very, very minor. Okay. Door handle and driver's door looks great, brand new. Everything looks nice. Rear glass looks good. Again, we see some very minor delam right here. You know, that should not continue to get worse if it's kept in, you know, indoors and stuff like that. I'm assuming all these sliders work, and it looks like the tracks, like this all looks like appropriate, you know, like how it's supposed to look. Nobody did anything or made anything crummy to go in here, or like made up this track or something. Okay, as we see that joint right there, you know, that, I mean, that's pretty correct looking for the period. So it's just, it would really be quite unbelievable if this was original wood that had been restored, but it's very, very nice. Okay, let's just say that. Rear of the vehicle, the rear bumper is, again, I mean, it looks great. You know, there's no rust, there's no flakes on any of the chrome. It all looks very nice. Around the gas cap, you know, no dryness, no paint lines or anything like that. Taillights all look good. The spare, so here's the paint chip that I mentioned to an online someone who asked a question. This little paint chip right here, you can see it's about, you know, okay, it's been touched up. I'm standing 3 feet away from the car. Now I'm right up on it again. Okay, it looks as though someone, when they drop this tailgate down, it comes within, you know, an inch or half an inch of the back bumper here, and then it looks like someone had like stood on it, and if you stand on it, it would touch. I don't know if there's another rubber bumper that goes in there or what the deal is, but all of this in here looks very, very nice. It's very obvious to me all of this was taken apart. All the trim and chrome and all this stuff was taken apart on this car. Let's just, back window, same way, right? I mean, all this stuff was out. All of this was out of the car, and when it was painted. Okay. Latch works great. As we look at some of the finer detail stuff, I mean, this is the stuff that just screams, you know, really good job. Okay, I mean, really, really nice. Nothing nothing like cobbled up. Okay, very nice. Gaskets look fresh and supple. That's what we like. We don't want to see a bunch of stuff dry rotted and cracked and crap like that. You know, you want to wash the car and still keep water out. This looks great. This was obviously, you know, disassembled to be painted as well. The inside and outside, you know, disassembled to be painted. So when we undo the latch here, whoops, drop the tailgate. We'll just do it with some care, and you can see it comes right down to it, right? So you can see there's some space, but if you're not careful, it will touch. This stainless looks excellent. All these materials that were used are clearly, like, you know, for this car, okay? And the woodwork inside is just, I mean, we're talking immaculate. It really is very, very nice. Just looks fabulous for a driver type vehicle. Seats all look great. I guess maybe if there was one thing that I might have noticed, I want to say maybe a couple of the seat belts didn't match, I guess. So I don't know if seat belts were added to this vehicle later on, or yeah, that's what it is. These back seat belts back here are like a more modern seat belt, and these are like a correct, period correct seat belt, but even two of those, looks like 2 are blue and 2 are green. So I could be right, which I don't know, or it could be, you know, just or it could be someone just needed the seat belts, so they put new ones in. The wood down this side of the vehicle, I mean, same as the other. It just looks so good. I'm gonna get down here real low and look at these quarters for you guys. You can see there's no bubbles, no pops, nothing like that. What's this here? Oops, you know what? Right there. I got one little chip right there. I would be happy to touch that up for somebody. That's the size of it. Obviously a stone chip that's happened at some point in time. The wheel wells in there look very, very nice. With this car, I do have a lot of paperwork and provenance. So, well, actually, you know, there's not a lot of undercoat under here, really. Now that you look, there really isn't. So, this is probably, like I said, a frame-on done car. But I have a lot of service records and service receipts for mechanical work. Okay, so, you know, rest assured, mechanical stuff, you're going to be very, very happy with the mechanicals of the car. I have, you know, receipts for rebuilt transmission, rebuilt engine, I mean, all that good stuff. So let's open up the car and look at the inside right here real quick. Again, this is what we love to see. We love to see a car that has been taken apart to be assembled and painted and done. The upper doors look amazing. The inner door panels look great. Let's see. Looks like one real small. I got a little nick here. That's actually quite repairable. Also, probably would disappear if somebody repaired it. Well, so I got to do 2 different color seat belts here too. So I don't know, man. Could be weirder things, you know. The dash just looks great. I mean, you know, this looks good enough for, you know, I mean, this is as nice as any, the dash is as nice as any concourse car that I've seen. I mean, this is just really, really nice. Steering wheel looks good. No cracks. I mean, really, really tidy. Headliner is perfect. And, you know, I'm going to just venture to guess that the headliner in this car is probably a real pain in the butt and to do, and a pain in the butt to put in, and expensive. Looks like courtesy light works. Floors in here look great. Wheel wells. Okay. Here's the other thing too. All matching screws all the way throughout. You know, nothing looks like tacky or unfinished. Okay. You know, I mean, I've got a 61 Chris Craft for sale, and I mean, that's what this looks like. This is just, it's put together like a good looking old boat. I mean, really nice. And that's what this car needs. This car needs a polishing, you know? Like, it's got like that, like I washed my car with, you know, the same mitt that I used to wash my new car. That's what it's got going on right now by the looks of things. So let me pop this hood real quick, okay? And then we will, whoops, let me find it. Oh, it's in here. So we'll pop the hood. Okay, so let me get my hood prop. Hood propped up. Excuse me, guys. Okay, hood's propped, and again, you know, I mean, it's just, this is what we like to see. Okay, we like to see someone who took everything apart and then painted it. I mean, somebody took the time, guys. I mean, we have a restoration shop, and I'm telling you, if you want us to take everything apart and paint it and do the engine and the transmission, you're not getting out of here for $50,000. You're just not. So all this appears to be correct. This is really nice. So they used like all the fabric coated wires, and this flat 8 is painted up nice like it's supposed to be. Looks like they ceramic coated the manifolds, so those aren't going to get rusty and dingy looking on you. Yeah, it looks really good. Trim tag and body tag there. We'll come in close on that. If anybody wants to do some research, they're more than willing to, or more than happy to have you do that. Just everything looks tidy. I mean, just, it doesn't look like anything was homemade-ish. This is kind of what I was talking about, this undercoating that was over the whole hood, under hood. I mean, this is easy for our shop to do. We could redo the whole thing. Someone just kind of left it where some of it was on, some of it was off, and then they just painted it. So I'm not sure why. I don't even think it looks that bad, but you know, that is what it is. Okay. This is 6-volt car. Okay, so you're gonna have to make some changes, or have us make some changes if you want to rock a stereo in this thing. Here, driver's side door. Okay, look at this. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. These trim pieces. I mean, that just looks killer. I mean, this looks so good. Okay, so I'll let's see, jump in here, start this thing for you guys real quick. Oops, excuse me. Choke. And that's how this thing is, you know. It just kind of always ran, you know, always ran good. So we'll leave the choke half out for a minute, you know. But it fires like right now. It works good, you know. Set the e-brake. And we're just purring away. I mean, really, really good. Really happy with it. Put this choke in a little. See if it'll just sit there and idle without choke. Whew, man. If you can't hear it, I promise this thing's still running. Wow. Really good. Yeah. So, again, guys, if you have any questions, give me a call. You can reach me through our website, ultramotors.net. This is our 1951 Ford Country Squire Woodie wagon, and what a doll. I mean, what a really, really good looking vehicle. So, thank you very much.